guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as you can see, it is Ava. Or not as you can see, as you can hear, it is Ava. I'm not going to see her. She's currently at her friend's house. And her friend, Eva. If you're watching this, how dare you not invite me, bro? I'm the closest one with the name to you, bro. But I thought we were friends, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were friends. But I guess not. So. Actually, I do that. Play Pro Bowl. Let's delete that. Sorry to be man. What team is it this? Give me a hammer away. Because I need my Patrick Mahomes. Let's do 5 minutes. I don't care about that. Alright. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, guys. It is free to do that. Literally. It's free to hit the subscribe button. It's free to turn on post notifications. It's free to like. Do it, guys. Do it. Let's go. So, let's do this. Let's see if I can show out today. I am pretty good at this game. I just is getting 24/7, not gonna lie. Let's see if I'm good. My mic has been acting up a little bit, so let's.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the.
Guys, I'm looking on.
All right, Coach. We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game.
Go.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yup. I did not know I was getting the ball. I was not looking. Let's run a shotgun. Trying to double cross.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Louie.
So,
no.
So let's go. Go.
Let's get it now. Let's get it right now. You better bring it.
Go. I'm pressing X.
Mahomes now on first down.
Catch.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Way to go, kid.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go. Yeah.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Touchdown! Get that!
Get
Get
there! Be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate.
Get there!
And guess what? The chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Ooh!
A good game
guys, that's
again.
close. That's kind of close, right? That's kind of close. I kind of low-key kind of want to instant replay that because that's kind of close. Wait, where's the first down? It's right here at the 10, right? Is that first down? No, it's right here. The 5. Oh no, he's a cross. You see that ball, bro? Look up too, bro. He's a cross. Look, let's look back down. So right there, he's a cross. But is it like the whole body or just the ball? Because that's when he went in right there. Then that's when he went bam, bam. And his foot's over the line. That needs to be a first down. I'm not going to challenge it.
Yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I mean, it's fine. But that should be a first down.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Hey, Brady on my team? He's slow as hell. I'm not using him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'll use him if I need to. Don't let him knee.
Fielded about
Thank
a yard
you.
deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
My blitz. I always be blitzing because
Breeze and the NFC
like
come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley.
There we go.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there.
Say 23. Okay.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Get him.
Caught.
What are we
Jones.
doing? Leaving the gate
and
open.
they're able to get this one across the 35. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a 1st down.
Like 2 at least.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gurley.
However way we're playing, that's what they're
Yeah,
going to
that
get.
play
We're
is
playing good
blown
defense.
up.
They
Losing
ain't going to get
yardage
past
back
us.
at the
We're leaving them open
35.
just like how we just did.
It's
They're
a
getting
loss
past
of
us
a
all
yard
day.
there, and now 2nd
go.
down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so
watch
good
quick pass.
that
It's a quick
every
pass.
team in his division, every year, is
Run that
trying to
play.
make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far,
no,
hasn't been too
bad.
successful.
Well, they
And
lined
this
it up like
defense
a
not giving him
quick pass.
anything there. Maybe
Oops, what did I?
a yard up to the 36.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a
I don't
running
know what
back
I
of this
just did.
size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter
Here we
gains
go,
turn
kid.
into bigger runs
3-11. We need
later.
to stop him
After
right now.
one,
Let's go
7-0
right now.
on EA Sports.
Right now. No way.
That
Oops, what did I press?
complete. He's got Barkley out of the
Dummy.
backfield. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's go, kid.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
You need to catch
The
that.
punt team on
And
now
you're
as
home.
this one's
You're
sent
scoring.
away.
Get the ball.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
That was a good punt. My guy can catch the ball.
12 yards on the return that time. And the AFC will have it 1st
12,
and 10
let's go.
deep in their own territory. The
go,
AFC
Mahomes.
offense
We need you
making
right
their
now,
way
right
back
now,
out.
kid, right
Well,
now.
we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in
Go,
Atlanta,
kid.
New England taking
Side.
on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone
You're right
thinks
there.
defense
Get
when they
there,
think the New England
kid. Get
Patriots.
there.
But in the time that they've had their
Oh.
head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be
Get there.
a total
That's
anomaly.
you. Catch
I'm thinking
that.
somewhere in the
Catch
neighborhood
that.
of
And that's
There we
caught
go.
inside the
There we
30.
go.
And he takes
Way
it
to
all
go,
the way
kid.
down to the 28-yard line. A
Way to
big play there for
go.
the
Way to
AFC.
be.
And even 60 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my
Way
eyes off of
to
the secondary of the
be,
guys in the
kid.
football. How about the offensive
Way
line
to
on that
get
snap? They
there.
took
Way
care of
to
business.
get
Absolutely. And when
there.
he can stay in the pocket like
We
that,
needed
you're
that.
going to get big plays like we just saw. So that changes things in a big
Done.
way. Now from all the way down
Get there.
inside
First
the
down. First
30,
down.
here's
Touchdown,
first and
baby.
10. There he goes left side.
But
And
go,
he will
kid.
take this in for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
As
There
more
we
and more
go,
up-tempo football creeps into
kid.
the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Taken. You're
He'll
at about
take this up past
25?
the 20 and down at the
Let's
22-yard
go. We
line.
can stop him there.
The NFC offense heading
Hey,
back
let's
onto
go.
the field.
I don't want the
Already
touchdown.
down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
Hey,
they have a script
we need to get
to
the
start
passer.
the
They're
ball
right
game,
there.
and typically those scripts
They
go
get past
between
the
12
50,
and
y'all getting
24,
yelled at.
25
Actually, I'm making
plays.
40, so it's a little
Down
easier.
2 touchdowns
Right?
early, probably not very deep
Pass
into
like
their
that 40
script.
back there.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Stop
Anything, at
it,
least 3
kid.
points, get that 0 off the board. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Ready? 5-9. Quit talking about it and bring it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze, the linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety
Hey,
of
let's
play
go,
calling
3-11. Let's go
defensively.
right now.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're...
Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC.
Oh.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, boy. That's our ball.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to
Bring it.
Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights.
There we go.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my
stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smelled
You had to save
terrible.
too.
Ready? 55 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready, set.
Breeze now on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley complete.
Don't let him pass the 30,
6
kid.
yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Get him.
Now the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Get the ball.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes and the AFC ready to go on offense. And they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying the football. So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
Any pressure he's carrying right now, that's self-inflicted, right? He's taking it on. He doesn't need.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Oh, it's okay, kid.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Beautiful.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let's go, kid.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
He runs and he gets 3 yards, you're done.
On the counter,
You're done. I just said that. I told you.
Yet again, as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Let's go.
4 yards to
better not be
pick up
getting another
first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Breeze.
Thank you. Sit down.
Escape, and he goes down.
Sit down.
Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Go, kid.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Gurley.
Sit down,
and
boys.
he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Breeze going to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The AF line. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll end up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Why is it when I mention numbers
A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 45 yards.
Let's go, kid.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Breeze now. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I'm coming after you.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Sit him down, please.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Sit him down right now.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And that is going to do it.
I see
for this
something,
third
bro. You
quarter
guys
of
are running
action.
all
You're watching the
exercises.
NFL on EA
That
Sports.
and just said.
Now Breeze on the bootleg.
No way.
This is caught.
Really? Why are you
And
leaving
he
him
will score.
open?
Touchdown NFC from 19.
Look, let's see everybody shift. Let's see everybody. My bad. Now I see the whole field. Like right here. Look at that runner who just got it right there. He was playing second running back. Why is nobody over there? Why is everybody shifting to the right? I mean to the left. Let's go! Get in the game!
Yards away. And the NFC able to get a bit closer.
Jesus.
Hold've
Hey,
throws
we're
this on
blocking
for the
it right
extra point.
now!
And that'll make this a 19-point game. So
Hey,
that drive,
we scoring
6
right now.
plays, 75 yards.
Scoring right
and
now.
it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now on second
He
and
stole
16,
the ball.
Mahomes.
No!
And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Being chased out left. He's gonna run, but he's got a long way to go. They find some open field here. And
way to get there,
down
kid!
The left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 62 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Now Breeze. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Run him out of bounds.
To throw is Breeze. Jones has it. He finds an opening past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this is going to be secured by the AFC. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got wide.
Now it's Connor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Get ready.
So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And some space here. And he's into the clear. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 44 yards. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
And I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Yellow. R80.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge, right?
There's no doubt about it.
Maybe some pretzels, too, some hummus. Go crazy.
See, we've learned.
Go crazy.
We have learned the Madden way of doing things.
Guys. Thank you guys so much.